Hey everybody, this is Jesse in your Kines 205 class. Today I'm having a hangout on air with Cherie, who's actually an English teacher who's been in the field for a few years now. We're going to discuss 10 apps that can be used in physical education. Say hi, Cherie.
Hello, everyone.
All right, so here we go. Starting out, the first one I'd like to talk about is the beep test. Sheree, do you remember in any of your PE classes having shuttle runs?
Yes, we did that in high school.
Exactly. So the beep test is pretty much like what the shuttle run was in school. Is you basically can turn on the app and it'll time the kids as they go and do their sprints, and it has a beep effect to let them know how much time is left. So it's a pretty cool little app. I guess maybe could help get the kids more excited about doing the shuttle runs. Um, there's also another app, PE Geek, that I can't even believe it's free. It has a plethora of information. Once you're in the PE Geek app, it has any kind of educational information you might need as far as lesson plans or lesson ideas. And then it also has uh, different workouts and sports and things like that. Um,
So it gives you
another,
ideas for your classes.
I'm sorry, would you ask
It
me?
gives you ideas for your lesson planning.
Yeah, it gives ideas. Once you're in PE Geek, it can give you ideas on planning lessons, fun things to do with the kids. Yeah.
Okay.
Um, Another one, which I think is one of my favorite ones, is called Human Kinetics, and so it's HK Now. Human Kinetics, I find would be really exciting because it shows all of the important movements that kids can do for their specific age ranges, and so I think that'll be a very very good app for me to go back to and make sure I'm doing the right thing with some of my movements. Now, one I'd like to talk to you about. Were you ever in PE class and you are getting together to either do a relay race or play sports or something, and it was time to pick teams?
Yes, I dreaded that moment.
So you didn't like having to sit there and wait for two team captains to see who was going to choose you for the team, right?
Right. No, it
Um,
made me very nervous.
yeah. So, and one thing I learned in one of my classes recently is that um, we shouldn't give the kids a chance to, like pick captains and let them pick kids because it does, people are going to pick their friends, and then you might have a whole team full of athletes and then kids that are in the PE class, and it's just not a level playing field. And then you have people getting left out. So the teacher taught us to just go ahead and pick the teams. Well, I think that's good, but then human nature, we may always put two kids together, or we don't realize that the same ones are on the team, or we don't really take time to think about it. So I really like this app. It's called Team Shake.
Mm-hmm.
What you do is you put all your kids in there and just shake your phone or shake your tablet, and it separates them into teams so that way there's no bias. Nobody knows what's coming, and there the names right there. That's the team you're on.
I like that idea. I can actually use that for English class during questioning and discussions. I like that.
Huh. Well, that's good. See, it works for both fields.
Yeah.
Um, Another one too that I like is it's a jump rope app. It's jump the rope
Uh-huh.
workouts. And I mean, everybody, I remember doing jump rope for Hort in school. And did you guys have any kind of jump rope for Hort in your schools?
Oh, yeah, I remember doing a lot of that.
Yeah, so it was always fun, and it was always made to be a competition. I mean,
Yeah.
even and what I like is you can do it through all the age ranges. So young kids up to adults can jump rope. This app's pretty cool. I think it'll be useful for me to, it shows like fun games, group jump roping, different things to do versus here just jump rope for 30 seconds. You know, it shows fun little activities to do, which I think will be good. Another one of these apps that I think will be good is sports rules. You know, of course, I'm gonna plan accordingly, and I'll plan on teaching the rules to the sport that I'm gonna teach to my students. But I think the sports rules thing is real cool because I mean, not everyone knows every single rule to every single sport. So this would be a really, really good reference. You know, I mean, you think about it, just if you were out, you know, playing with some friends, or you decide on the weekend, hey, let's play badminton, and then you don't know the rules and you're sitting there trying to figure it out. Wouldn't this be a cool app for you?
I really like that idea. Yeah.
All right, so another one of the apps that I found was really cool. I don't think a lot of people would use it. It's called Taminations, and it's about square dancing.
Oh.
Yeah, in one of my classes recently, we started out the class square dancing. It's like, you know, wow, I haven't done square dancing. I think maybe I was in the fourth grade, and I don't know if PE teachers even do it anymore. But as we advance to different dances, I realized that square dancing is a really good base. You know, you learn your steps, you learn to listen to the music. Um, and this Taminations app is real nice because, you know, from doing square dancing, and I just kind of can't think of things there. It's called call outs, you know, like so if you say swing your partner or do-si-do or something like that. So if I need ideas on call outs or square dance movements, I can just turn here to the Taminations app.
That's cool. That sounds neat.
All right, so here's one, you know, since you're in the school system and see how rough kids can be on each other or how sensitive kids can be. I put a lot of thought into these two nutritional apps that I found. It took me a little longer to find what I thought were good ones because tried to stray away from apps that said that were calorie counters or diet apps or lose fat or lose weight. What do you think about apps just with those descriptions in them?
But those words have negative connotations associated, and I think for young kids, it's important to have a positive body image and to be able to maintain that body image and not focus on what's wrong about them, but just learning a healthy lifestyle is more important than how they look.
Yeah, thank you. And that's what I feel too, that it's important. So the two apps that I chose were Health and Nutrition and Nutritional Values. The Nutritional Values app just it gives you know, the food pyramid, and it kind of has a fun little game that I could even show the kids. You know, choose the food that you think is best, or you know, it's instead of saying don't eat this, don't do that, it just gives you like, okay, you would eat this apple because, and it explains how it's good for you versus a calorie count or a sugar count, you know. And then Health and Nutrition, I found that was a real good one because it actually puts together, you know, this is what you eat and this is how much you have to work out. So does that one make sense to you?
So if, let's say, if I were to eat a hamburger, then it would tell me how much I needed to work out to get back to a healthy level health-wise. Is that what that is, or is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, it just kind of, you know, and not want to tell the kids you eat a hamburger, you have to go run 10 miles, but it's good to show them that if you eat this and you sit on the couch all afternoon and play video games, you know, you can expect it to have.
Yeah, those are going to be the effects on your body.
Right. And I feel like you know, a lot of people are just misinformed. I don't think people are as lazy as, you know, I think there's just a lot of, you know, people say, oh, they're lazy, they're lazy. I worked in a gym a while back, and really just people aren't educated about it and don't know. So I'd like to give the kids use those two apps, which are free. All of the apps are actually free except for Team Shaker, which is only 99 cents. Oh, and My Incredible Body is $3.99, but it had extremely good reviews. But getting back to the nutrition ones, I think that it would be, important to they need to learn those things, but, in a positive light.
I like those apps. Something I learned later as an adult is that you can exercise, work out all you want. If you don't modify your eating habits, movement doesn't matter. You have to also adjust your nutritional intake if you want to maintain that healthy lifestyle as well.
Yep, that's true. So, hopefully, I feel like these apps will be really good for physical education, and maybe it gave you an idea of some apps that you can probably, look up for your field of work.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.